first thing you always have to do is make sure that your seat is well adjusted, your seat belt's on, because you don't want to adjust your mirrors and then have to move your seat forward.
Matt Sanchez has worked in the school bus industry for more than 30 years, starting out as a school bus driver himself. Now, he's the Director of Transportation for Rocklin Unified School District, overseeing a fleet of 30 school buses. He's also recruiting and training new bus drivers for a job that's like no other on a school campus.
It really requires somebody to be able to have excellent multitasking skills. When I talk to teachers, they say, wow, you know, I have student management issues with 1 on 30 students face to face, but if they were to turn that desk around and put their back to those students, they said they would never do that. And so our school bus drivers turn their back to the kids with a mirror to look at them, and there's 84 students behind them. So first of all, take a look in all your mirrors, and I want to make sure that you understand the different mirror systems we've got.
Training new drivers is more important than ever right now. Rocklin has 7 open driver positions, and school districts across California are facing a driver shortage.
There has been a school bus driver shortage since the 90s, as far as I know, and COVID has just made that worse.
A national survey recently found that 51% of respondents say they have either a severe or desperate driver shortage. 91% have had to alter their bus services to elementary schools. When asked the reason behind the shortage, the majority cited pay rate, length of time to receive a license, availability of benefits, and hours available to work.
We're all kind of in this together, trying to get through this driver shortage, and we're doing our best to attract people to this position. That's what every school district is using, all the resources they have, because the impact of one driver not being at work today is a domino effect on so many students.
Rocklin has had to get creative to fill the shortage. Many people don't like working a split shift, so the district has found ways to offer them more work. Hasani Bates is a district mechanic, but agreed to learn how to drive buses as well. Marsha Bolser drives a white passenger van, while also training how to drive the big yellow bus. And Gary Hopping is a retired police officer who actually enjoys the split shift.
Personally, I like to be able to, in the middle of the day, take my dog for a walk, do things you need to do around the house, out and about, and then come back to work.
Gary recently completed his training and is now driving students on his own.
Why didn't the skeleton do well on school on Monday? Why? His heart wasn't in it.
Moving that big bus through this city is challenging. I thought it'd be kind of easy. I think I'm a decent driver, but I was really challenged just when I started getting through this neighborhood. It was challenging. On my route, I've got a bunch of great students. I've got elementary school, junior high, and high schoolers, and they're all really good students.
He has a genuine love of driving. He challenges himself every day, and he loves kids and people.
Every day is a challenge. Driving that bus through the city is a challenge, and when I get back here to the office at the end of a route, I feel good about that.
Despite being a mechanic by trade, Hasani didn't hesitate when the district needed help.
During the interview, they were like, there's a school bus driver shortage. Would you be interested in helping us out with that? And I told him I would.
He says he's learned a lot about all the rules and regulations, but also how important this job is to the children's well-being.
You have to be very mindful of yourself as a school bus driver, because how you greet the children is the start of their learning experience. So, and also how you, when you pick them up after school, how you interact with them is gonna kind of dictate how their going home is gonna be like. So you gotta be mindful.
We teach all of our drivers the importance of the social aspect of driving a school bus. What happens on that bus is gonna have a direct educational impact when they leave the bus and go in that classroom.
Yes, I can pick you up on the right crossover.
My thing is, if I can do it, anybody can do it. At first you get, a little anxiety, but once you do it every day, you're just like, it's second nature to you.
It's the person who enjoys kids and enjoys driving. And if you enjoy those two things, we can train you how to become a very good school bus driver.
Most school districts spend between 80 to 120 hours training each new driver, going far beyond the minimum. That's because districts know just how important this job is.
Our parents are taking their kids to a bus stop to get onto a bus with a driver they've never met before. So they're really trusting the school district to find the best people out there to be able to safely transport their students. And it's really rewarding because you see every single day that you're having an impact on people's lives in a positive way, especially kids.